How's it going? Checking in with updates for today. And it's been a funny old day because it's felt like I've been slugging through molasses most of it and finding it difficult to kind of get any sort of rhythm going, even though I had a decent plan. Can't say I've stuck to it religiously, but I feel like I maybe knew that it was going to be a bit of a funny day because it often is after a bit of a break. And I did have a really good break over the bank holiday weekend. Did a few little bits and bobs here and there, but I was able to switch off a lot better than I have done in the past. Not that it's ever been a real problem, but I was just aware that I just felt more at ease, I guess, and maybe that's a kind of a feature or a function of the fact that I've got a little bit more control. I've got a few more things that are going in the right direction. So maybe there's a little less stress than there has been in previous years or times where I've taken time off like this. Or maybe it's just that I've genuinely got better at disengaging for longer periods of time. Who knows? But either way, one thing I've always struggled with is getting back up to speed. So I've been sort of wrestling a little bit with that today. And at the same time balancing it off against this acknowledgement that actually I've still managed to get a fair bit done. And when it comes to progress, if I was to, one of the things I do, try and do, don't do it every day, but I try and do it as often as I can, is at the end of each day to just log and write down the things that I've achieved, here are the things that I've done. And I know that this video is kind of a bit of that, but I never bring everything into these videos because it's like a little bit of this, bit of that, bit of this. But looking back over today, there's been loads of stuff that I've done. I've prepped up 2 sessions that I've got running later this week. Sessions I've delivered before, but just needed to tweak the decks, get my head in the game completely, looking at the audience, who's going to be tuning into it, and the objectives, sort of re-engaging with that, which is really important. So I've done that. Took longer than it should have done, but again, probably because I'm just getting back up to speed with things. That was fine. I've had confirmation back from this new client who came to me out of the blue last week and say that yep, it's all been signed off, all going ahead. Just got to figure out the times now, get as in the date and time when we're going to run it. Probably going to be the end of this month. Get me set up on the system. So it's like that's a huge step. Like I haven't done anything there apart from apart from last week, but today I haven't done anything to make that happen, but it's just been the next step. And so it's one of those weird things that it feels like progress, and it is progress, but it's not something that I've done today. But I have done other things. So I've done some more research on LinkedIn for people who I want to connect with a load of people through there. I've put a post up on LinkedIn relating to something I'm going to be talking a bit more about in the near future, which is around switching off. I have, let me refer to my notes here. What else have I done today? I have planned the sessions, a couple of other things that I've kind of followed up with as well from conversations that were going on last week. So just kind of moving things forwards. Plus a load of stuff for the podcast. I've had a coaching client and some stuff in Boost. I've done some tidying up with some other bits. It's like I look back and think, geez, I've done quite a lot, but it feels like I should have done a lot more because I have totally not been super productive today. But that's the balance. Like I know why it's not a big deal, and I've also done actually some pretty good work today, so I'm happy enough with that, even if I haven't done it all. So there we go. There's my check-in for the day. As I said, I have got 2 sessions coming up this week. I've got the Toastmaster. That was the other thing. I had a couple of run-throughs of my Toastmasters speech contest speech, which is this weekend. It's quite a big deal, this. I'm really excited about it. I feel like I've got a good speech here that could be a contender. I don't know what the other speeches are going to be like, but I feel like, I'm just excited about delivering it, whereas in the previous years, I've been like, it's okay, but it's a bit surprised I've got through to this level. So I feel very confident about that as well. However it goes, it's how it goes. I'm not totally hung up on it because I also know that if I don't get through to the finals at the conference in May, then I'm going to be giving a keynote at the conference. So it's like I'm going to be speaking at the conference regardless of how I go on Saturday. Great position to be in. And so yeah, I've done loads. It's been a good, productive, and positive day. And I've got a busier day coming up tomorrow, and another busy day on Thursday. So I've a feeling that things are going to ramp up as the week goes forwards, and that's going to help me get my head in the game a little bit more. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.